This is The Big Question with Dr. Ellie Gonzalez, brought to you by Good News Unlimited, tackling the big questions in a simple and positive way.
And today's big question is being a Christian all about following rules? If you listen to a lot of critics of the Christian faith, you'd probably think that Christianity is all about following rules. And that's the reason why a lot of people just don't want to be Christians. Who wants to live simply being told what to do all the time? That might be okay when you're an infant, but you've got to grow up sometime. Unfortunately, throughout history, there have been far too many Christians who have seen their faith in that way. They've made following rules more important than anything else. And in so doing, they've really misrepresented what the message of Christianity is all about.
This is the very same central issue that Jesus faced during his ministry. And it is precisely the issue that he persistently tried to correct. The Jewish people had turned religion into something that was essentially all about following rules. If you think about it, most religions and spiritual philosophies in the world are about following rules. They tell you that God will accept you if you follow certain rules or observe certain religious rituals, or they will give you a set of defined spiritual principles that you must follow. The reason is that our sinful self-centeredness always pushes us to think that if we do better, we will be better accepted by God. Because of the sin that is deep within us, we will always be powerfully tempted to think that we can do it ourselves, and even if we need God, we can help him along. It always feels better if you can do something yourself. A simple illustration is when you're invited to lunch by someone else. You might naturally ask, "Thank you very much. What can I bring?" You ask the question because you really do want to contribute to the meal because you know how awkward you'd feel if you turn up empty-handed, right? But here's the thing. God actually does want you to turn up empty-handed. The only thing he will accept is the empty hand of faith. And that means that you know that you have nothing to offer and you surrender yourself in trust to him. The message of Jesus was that true religion was about following him and not about following rules. That was Jesus' central message to the religious people of his day, and it's also his message to us today.
Because most of the Jewish people were so caught up in their rules, they missed him. They missed having a relationship of trust in Jesus. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a place for living in a way that pleases God, and there's a place for obedience. But there's only a place for those things as the result of having entered into a relationship of love and trust with Jesus. So Christianity is most definitely not just about following rules, and if it were, I wouldn't be a Christian.
For more, contact goodnewsunlimited.com.